Tonight, a state lawmaker says he is deeply ashamed of what the News 4i team has uncovered.
It has to do with a bill that would prevent you from voting in the primary for a political party that you do not belong to. Our own political analyst, Kent Seiler, says the bill is widely criticized for limiting your choices at the ballot.
This was bad politics and bad policy.
The bill's sponsors say it's needed to prevent members of one political party from influencing another party's primaries. But Chief Investigative Reporter Jeremy Finley did some digging and found both the bill's sponsors themselves have done what they're trying to stop you from doing.
Let's say you go to vote in the primaries in Tennessee. Right now, you can vote for whoever you want in any party. But a bill from Representative Andy Holt and Senator Joey Hensley would change that. It would require you to register with a party before you vote, and you could only vote in your party's primary. If you somehow got busted voting in another party's primary, you could be charged with a D felony. The idea? Keep members of one political party from jumping into another party's primary and impacting who gets on the ballot.
What we have seen is that there's been a number of elections that may potentially have been influenced by members who are not bona fide members of a particular party.
There's just one thing. Both Holt and Hensley are Republicans, and the News 4i team looked at their voting history. You can see they voted Republican, but each also voted in a single Democratic primary, the exact thing they're trying to stop you from being able to do. Why did you vote in a Democratic primary then yourself in 2006?
In 2006, it would seem that, yes, I made the egregious mistake, one that I'm very much ashamed of voting in a Democrat primary.
Holt says he did it in that election, not to sway it, but because there was no contested Republican primary that year. And he says at the time, he should have been prevented from doing it by poll workers. You know, is this an example of a lawmaker just trying to keep people from doing something that you yourself once did?
No, I think the intention here is to provide evidence through my own personal experience and say that, guess what? This is something that people may be willingly or unwillingly doing.
Senator Hensley wouldn't do an interview and instead sent us a statement confirming he voted in the Democratic primary in 2000 to keep a Democrat from being elected. Quote, "There was a person I felt would be extremely detrimental to our district in a multi-candidate field in the Democratic primary. This is exactly what I am trying to combat with this bill. I was not aware that current law precludes partisans from voting in the opposite primary." And speaking of votes, Holt's bill failed in committee. Hensley's bill is still being debated. Jeremy Finley for the News 4i team.
State law currently reads that it's a felony for you to vote in an opposing political party's primaries, but it's never enforced, as it's impossible to prove given that our state doesn't have a political party registration system.